There's only one thing to do.
Drop it. Yeah.
Okay, let's get right into this. This is going to be a match against Axel, or the Smash, or whatever. He usually beats me every time, so I'm going to be kind of bitchy, actually, because I'm really bitchy when I know that people can beat me and have beaten me before. But anyway, he's just going to do some Volt Turn shenanigans. I'm just assuming that he's choiced, but he's not. He is Resto Chesto, and I didn't go for the Outrage because I thought it would be a bad idea to lock myself into Outrage, because I thought then he could just bring in T-Tar and Ice Beam me, and I thought Dragon Claw would be able to kill it, but obviously he's running a very bulky Chesto Resto Rotom set, which completely fucks me over, because now Garchomp is basically Death Fodder. So that is really shitty. Yeah, I'm just gonna get up the sand, switch around. Don't want to overpredict because things have gone sour real fast already, so thankfully he does go for the close combat. I am going to completely whiff the Will-O-Wisp, which is really annoying, and he's just going to go for Volt Switch again as I plan to Death Fodder Garchomp here. Really, really sad because Scarf Chomp is absolutely crucial, and looking at his team right now, he has nothing to take a Scarf Chomp Outrage. Had I gone for it, this match would have just been over. But, you know, I decided not to, and we're going to get a much more interesting match because of it. I hit myself in Confusion and die from Burn, not in that order, and that gives me a free switch into Bubble Boy. And Brianna can do whatever I want, I don't care. You can use Rest, you can Volt Switch, that's fine. And I don't go for Focus Blast, number one, because I don't want to miss, and number two, because I thought he would expect me to go for Focus Blast. So I switch out, but then he pursuits me, and I'm like, FFS, are you kidding me? So now Reuniclus is Death Fodder, but on the upshot, Alice, the Super Jail Conkeldurr, the female Conkeldurr, is wrecking faces, absolutely smashing kneecaps, and he has nothing to do for it. I really wanted to go for a Drain Punch there, but it doesn't really matter because he's just going to Death Fodder Brianna as I Focus Punch it, and that's fine. Trick Room is over, and just in case he wants to set up, I actually thought he was going to go for an Agility here, but he goes for a Sub instead, which is even better because Sandstorm damage plus the Flame Orb damage is going to take me out, which gives me a free switch into my full health, full 252 HP Scissor with a Choice Band, and look how much damage that Earth Power did. It almost one-shot me, and in fact, I'm pretty sure it has the capability of one-shotting me. Either that or he got max damage, but yeah, Life Orb Landorus Sheer Force is insanely powerful. Now, this series of turns here is really important. I could have gone for the taunt after he pursued it here, but I wanted the free switch into my own Tyranitar Dinosaur because I want to get Stealth Rocks up to kill his Landorus, because if he gets Landorus in, he just wins, because it might look like we're evenly matched, but Scissor has no health, it's going to die in Stealth Rock re-entry, Dinosaur can't do shit, so Jellicent is basically the only way to win for me, so I've got to really preserve Jellicent's life, which is why I went for Will-O-Wisp first, because I wasn't sure what item Gina, the girl Tyranitar here, was holding, so that is... Yeah, definitely want to preserve Jellicent's HP because, as I said and reiterated over and over, I really need Pringles here to win the game. So had he actually switched out as I went for Stealth Rock, he would have just won. Like, he would have just plowed me over. Like, he would have. But for whatever reason, he is not going to predict me to go for Stealth Rock those 6 or 7 or maybe less than that turns ago, and I'm going to be able to get up my Stealth Rocks, and those late game Stealth Rocks are going to be absolutely crucial, as Landorus did die in the switch-in, which ensured me the game. Now this is going to be another OU match, another just as exciting OU match against Elite Four Hawk. I had a bunch of friendlies with him, and this is probably the best match we had. Yeah, very similar beginning. I'm just gonna burn Trinitar in case it's banded, or you know, whatever, and that works out. He's gonna get a Fire Blast off. He told me in the chat that he actually has this Trinitar's EVs specifically set up to outspeed Scissors and kill them with Fire Blast, and I didn't even know that was a thing, which goes to show you how much I use weather, I guess, although that isn't relevant. But yeah, so apparently that's a thing. You can hardwire Trinitar's speed EVs a certain way so you will outspeed Scissor and kill it with Fire Blast, which is something I didn't know. And that is going to be a huge, huge kick in the balls for me, because, Scissor definitely takes out, like, all his team, so that is really shitty, but, yeah, I guess, like the Whimsicott situation, I'm just going to be put in a false sense of security against Gino's Whimsicott, or Rotom Poisons, and get blasted. But anyway, let's get to this thing that is happening. I eventually set up my own Stealth Rocks, get some little pursuit damage, and now I'm going to get get the opportunity to set up a Trick Room, which is great, and I actually hit a Focus Blast. Now this is absolutely crucial. Had I missed that Focus Blast, the game just would have been over. It just would have been over, I feel like. Maybe I'm being over dramatic, but I'm going to do a lot of really stupid things. Going for the HP Fire is smart though, but I'm going to go for a Fire Blast here. For some reason I thought he was going to switch out to try to pass the Wish. Now that isn't a very stupid thing to think, is it? Yeah, I thought he might want to pass the Wish to Celebi or something, because I think I did nail it with a Pursuit because he didn't carry the Baton Pass. But because I don't go for another Fire Blast, he's going to get his health back. And yeah, Trinitar's gone. And then I'm going to go for an Outrage instead of an Earthquake because I thought he would switch into Latios or something because the Earthquake is way too obvious. And then because I'm Outrage trapped in, his Trinitar just, creams me with an Ice Beam. So things are looking pretty shitty. It's 2 against his 3. Blood Pixie isn't really that much of a threat since I do have the Guts boost. And, yeah, I can just take it out with a Payback here. I don't know why I go for Drain Punch. Why did I do that? I don't know. In case he... I don't know, whatever. It works out. I'm just gonna kill him with a Payback, and Cyborg is in. I can easily take that guy out with not a Focus Punch, a Mach Punch. And that'll be the end of that. And then his last Pokemon is the Terrakion, which lives on the 3%. The 3%. Now, it's down to the wire. If I get crit by Stone Edge, it's it. It's done. It's over. But I miraculously do not get crit, but not only that, I crit him with the Surf, which is completely unnecessary and dumb. So that's going to be that match. 2 cliffhangers, and this is going to be the final cliffhanger match, cliffhanger being the theme of this upload. And yeah, I'm just going to leave Crichton. This is, of course, my Articuno team. And those crits, they're going to come back. He's going to hit me with Boomerang. On the second strike of the Boomerang, he's going to critical hit and take out my Golurk prematurely, which is really annoying, but at least I got the Stealth Rocks up, and that's fine. Predicting the Air Slash, I'm just going to switch into Mr. Pants, which is awesome, because I can get up a Prankster speed Rain Dance, knowing that he will probably go for a fire move here, and yeah, and then I can cripple him with the Thunder Wave, which is great, and then I just U-turn out. And then he gets up the Sunny Day, and I'm like, damn it, you have the same Charizard I do, and it's really good, and I don't want to face it because it is really good. Being in a really tough spot, I'm just going to opt to Rapid Spin and just go down. I was kind of hoping he would get fully paralyzed, but nothing doing. But it's okay, because I do get the Stealth Rocks out of the picture. His Stealth Rocker is dead, his Charizard is dead now, and I guess he predicts my switch. It's a very easy prediction, because 2 of my things are weak to electricity. Switch into Dolan, get off that Focus Blast. It isn't a Choice Spec Stolen anymore. I switched it up in item. It's basically kind of a clone of Ludicolo now. It's Rain Dance 3 attacks with wide lens, so that Hydro Pump and Focus Blast will have added accuracy with the wide lens, because I really like using wide lens on Ludicolo, so I thought might as well kind of have a thing. And it is kind of cool, because this team has 3 duck Pokemon, or 3 bird Pokemon. I kind of want to make an illustration for that or something, because, you know, Ludicolo, Golduck, and Articuno are just kind of broing it up over here. So yeah, I feel like Golduck is a suitable replacement for Huntail. Definitely more powerful, more reliable, and, you know, good stuff like that. But anyway, this is the absolutely most important series of turns for this match here, as we are going to have yeah, we're just gonna psych each other out, basically, because I have to get a sub up. If I don't get a sub up, then Primeape just rapes me with Rock Slide or Stone Edge or whatever. But for some reason, instead of going for Sucker Punch again, he's gonna go for Drain Punch, and I think, surprisingly to both of us, I'm gonna outspeed the Kangaskhan, which is like, what? So yeah, cliffhanger matches. Yeah, cliffhanger matches are the best because they kind of count for a loss and a win because you don't really know what's going to happen. And cliffhangers, you know, speaking of cliffhangers, Game of Thrones. It's Game of Thrones Sunday, and I'm definitely going to go hang out with some friendos and enjoy myself with a little Game of Thrones party time. And if you watch Game of Thrones, then yeah, speaking of cliffhangers, I don't want to spoil anything, but yeah, it's getting pretty exciting. So yeah, that's gonna be the video, the cliffhanger video of Pokemon Showdown Game of Thrones stuff. If you enjoyed it, please like it and leave a comment, and that would be great. And yeah, I will see you later, YouTube.